Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming to you guys again with yet another video. And the weekend is over, but I still didn't have a chance to talk about the releases from last week, so y'all already know what to do. Hey, if you're familiar with the videos, go ahead and drop a like on this vid, and if you're hating, then drop a dislike on this vid. Y'all already know what to do. But it is time for Heat or Hype, where we go through all latest sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, anything I want to talk about for the week. That is what we do here today. And remember, don't be afraid to scream at me down in the comments below. And also remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or it was just that basura that I did not want to expose y'all to it. Now we got a few releases this week, a little bit of a slower week than some of the other ones. It's so crazy how many sneakers and limited collabs come out every week, but this week it's a little bit on the slow side. Still got some good info though, and some good drops, and some stuff that I definitely missed out on. But let's get into this week's Heat or Hype. So first up for this week, we got this LeBron 16 right here, and it's just an alternate version of that King drop in Lakers colorway. I'm pretty sure these only dropped in LA as some type of exclusive House of Hoops event. I know I saw Cousteau out there, I know I saw Ray out there. There's a lot of people out there in LA for that Jordan Brand pop-up shop, or the brand new store that opened for Jordan Brand, and this LA Nike House of Hoops Foot Locker thing. So it's that same King LeBron that we talked about before, just with a purple upper. And I will say that that Lakers purple does look clean on that sneaker. Am I still crazy for it? No, but I like the purple over the burgundy. And also, just an update from what I said before, I know I said there wasn't a lot on this list, but actually there's a lot of stuff to talk about. So I'm gonna just go ahead, and that'll be a wrap for the King LeBron. They're purple with the leopard print. Cool, but we got some other stuff to talk about. Now apparently next month we're going to be seeing the release of a pro purple Air Jordan 12, which is just like the French blues or the Flint grays, but instead of your regular like panel on the outside, it's a little bit different, and these are of course purple instead of gray or blue. I think this is only going to be a gray school or small feet gang only release, and honestly that kind of makes sense. I know some chick shoes work as guy shoes, but I guess the purple on these makes it look like a chick shoe. I don't know. Now I believe retail on these will be $140. I don't have any exact release dates. These literally just popped up when I refreshed my laptop, but purple and white Air Jordan 12s, I mean, if you're into that, boom, they're there. If you're not, then I guess you're in the same boat as me. This week we also got the release of two Billionaire Boys Club and Adidas collabs. Now we have two hues. You have the hue tennis joints, and then you have the usual human trail pair, and I definitely like the trail pair over the tennis. And honestly, I kind of passed on these off the strength that there were other colorways that I wanted, namely that pink and blue colorway, the pink and navy blue and white. I thought that was a harder pair than this navy blue, white, red, and yellow one. But I haven't really seen any set or solid release date yet on the pink joints. I just been seeing pictures of them been posted alongside the ones that actually released this week. And it seemed like if you were on Adidas, you may have been able to actually get through. I think they restocked the day after in the morning. I actually was able to get through on Adidas, but they only had a size 11. If they had an 11 and a half, I probably would have jumped on it, but for right now, no, I didn't cop any of those. I still need to add the Homecoming and Mount Trashmore NMDs to the studio, to the collection before the end of the year. So, Billionaire Boys Club, Adidas, y'all let me know if you hit. Now, we also got to look at an acronym Presto that actually didn't release. If you guys looked at a lot of the promo and different things that they did for Presto, the Presto Corporation stuff, you can see that everything has like this almost liquid metal aspect to it. And on this pair of Prestos right here, you guys can see that on the toe cap and on the lace cage, and I think it's towards the back on the heel cup as well. Now there is no release date for these. I'm pretty sure people just saw these when Acronym posted some products. Probably one of the models had these on and someone just spotted it. So as of right now, it just looks like a friends and family pair of the Acronym Presto. I think the silver is interesting on them, and if they dropped, I would definitely go for them. For retail, I would definitely take them, but for resale, I don't know if I'd be as so eager to jump on them. Part of me really likes that silver, and part of me is kind of iffy on it. But another colorway of the Acronym Presto, blam, right there. Y'all let me know what you think. Now these next ones, at first, let me just show you this picture right here. So this is the top-down view of a brand new Air Max 97, and for me, from this top down, I was like, okay, what are these 97s? I've never seen these before. They look pretty clean, and then you see this picture, and you can see a full side view, and then that somewhat kind of ruined the shoe for me. I don't know, because the top picture makes them look really good, and they look good with the camo pants, but the side photo by themselves with just the background, they don't look as good. Maybe it's just gonna be one of those shoes that looks better on foot with the right fit rather than in photos. But right now they're just being called the Jacket Pack Air Max 97, and obviously all the patterns you guys see are outerwear patterns of like flannel or knits and different stuff like that, and there's a lot of different colors. You got black, green, orange. It's just a lot going on in the shoe, and like I said, I think with the right fit it'll look good, and the wrong fit or just not on feet, they're just they're a little bit iffy for me. But the Air Max 97 Jacket Pack, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be seeing when someone posts a fit photo with the matching flannel with these joints on, and as of right now I don't know if that would be a bad fit or a good fit, but I guess we'll just have to see. And I'm not sure if there are any other sneakers releasing in this supposed pack, but brand new Air Max 97s, I can't complain. Another real quick one for anyone that was waiting on a release date for the Sesame Yeezy V2s, the 350 joints. They supposedly gonna be releasing on Black Friday. So if you are dying to have the sesame seed bun Yeezys, Black Friday should be your day. Now we also got a new look at a black colorway of the Fear of God and Nike collab, in this Jerry Lorenzo and Leo Chang, the guy who designed a lot of the Kevin Durant sneakers, courtside. Now this colorway is all black on the upper. It looks like it's going to be some type of, I don't know, neoprene type material on the upper. Then you have a white midsole. You have the blue air bubble, kind of similar to the 180 on the back of the heel. And y'all already know how I feel about these. Yes, the retail seems like it's going to be very hefty, but I'm hoping that just keeps people away so I can go ahead and cop my own size without having that hassle with any resellers, because at that price basically Nike is the reseller at that point. But still, nonetheless, the gray ones I liked, in this black pair, like, honestly, I just want to hopefully get a pair, and I'm going to be very interested to see what Nike does for ComplexCon, because last year, you guys know, they released like a lot of sneakers. We haven't gotten any release dates for the Fear God Nike shoe, and I would not be surprised if we seen a couple drop at ComplexCon. I'm working on trying to get there this year. We'll see what happens with that. Up next, we got the Tattoo 4s, and honestly, the first time I seen these, the first thing I thought about was the old Laser 4s. Are these as good as the Laser 4s? I don't think so. I think the all over print on Air Jordan 4, depending on what it looks like, really determines how it's gonna do. And these ones aren't bad. I mean, they're just black, white, and red, but the thing that's all over them is just basketballs. So part of me is like, damn, I would have seen these at the barbershop on the wall for like 60 or $7. And part of me is like, I can kind of see why people might like this shoe and why they might actually go grab it come December 29th. So this one is very far away, but I don't know. Right now I'm not in. I'm not fully in on them, but I don't think it's a horrible shoe. This week we also got this brand new Pata and Nike collab. Now the shoe, in my opinion, is a hybrid between the Air Max 90 and the Air Max 95. The shoe is, I'm gonna be nice and just say, it's not the best. It's not the best. Not the best thing that could have came from Nike and Pata, but I definitely like the clothing better, namely that navy blue coach's jacket that says Pata and Nike. Also even that like gridded out pattern pants and top combo. I don't know if I wear them together, but I like the pants and the jacket. But I think the navy blue and white joint is probably the cleanest and the easiest to wear. But other than that, the shoes, nothing to write home about, honestly. I don't know what they were thinking with that one. And this stuff is still sitting online, and it is pretty expensive. I think I was going to go look at one of the jackets, and they were 275 pounds, which is 300 plus easily just for the jacket off rip. And since I'm not 1,000,000% in and loving it, I just can't do it for it. But Pata and Nike, let's get to the next one. So up next on the docket, shout out to Joe Budden Podcast, we got this NMD Human Race Inspiration Pack, and we got 4 colorways. So yes, more Pharrell and Adidas NMD news. We got a black and teal colorway, we have a white and black, a royal blue and pink colorway, and then we also have this baby blue, black and yellow colorway. If I had to rank them, because I just have them up here, I would definitely say the best is probably gonna be the white, Second best would be baby blue. Third best would be the royal blue, and then lastly will be the black. Honestly, I know that they keep releasing a lot of these shoes, but if you got the right foot form, the Pharrell, these joints just have the perfect shape on foot. If you get them in the right size and just everything matches up perfectly with your foot, they just look really good on feet. And I think that's one of the reasons they keep selling. I mean, also they keep selling because they're limited and they have somewhat of a resale value to them. But that trail NMD was definitely a good move for them to use for these new human races. They just look good, bro. They just look good. And these are supposed to be landing at the end of November, I believe November 29th. So once we get close to that date, we'll talk about them a little bit more. We also saw the release of the all black off-white Air Max 97s. And me personally, if you're wondering if I copped, I woke up at 10:15 like a motherfucking dub. So no, I didn't get my shoes. I set my alarm, I snoozed it, and I snoozed it for a little bit too long. Would I have actually been able to hit on them? Slim chances, slim to none chances on that, so I wasn't even really worried. I do like the sneakers draw just because it gives you some type of a hope. I don't know how that stuff works on the back end, but you just hope that it's super random and you just hope that you hit, and usually I don't. So I figured that even if I did enter the raffle, I would have lost out. Do I like them? Of course. Did I get them? Of course not. Also this week, some new photos of the off-white Air Max 97 or Air Max 90, sorry, in black also surfaced, and they look as exactly like you thought. They look like the white pair, just in all black. And for the fall season, for the winter season, for the colder season, the all black sneaker is definitely the go-to. And I mean, it's clean. I have the original Air Max 90 off-whites, and I've almost sold them a couple times just because I bought an 11.5 instead of a 12, and they fit a little bit snug on the toe, but I don't want to let go of them at this point because I know if I let go, I'm not gonna get another pair. But the all blacks, they're cool, they're clean, they're all black. Now these next two shoes are new collabs from Union, LA, and Jordan Brand, and they look to mix together OG colorways. Now I know some people are really not gonna like this shoe off the rip. It has a small bit of off-white vibes to it. The one thing I will say that I really like about this shoe is that on a lot of the outer edges of the leather, it kind of has that tanned effect, kind of like a vintage effect on it. The midsole has it as well, and I like that. I mean, the materials look good on both. I like the black toe and white and gray version over the royal blue and white joints. But I'm pretty sure that last year, that top 3 Air Jordan, the white, gold, and black pair that released exclusively at ComplexCon, then dropped later, I would not be surprised if these dropped at ComplexCon. Now, if they do when I go, I definitely want to get the black toe and white and gray pair. I would settle for either, but the black toes look a lot better in my opinion. But this is a really interesting kind of Frankenstein concept, so you guys let me know which one of these would you pick, or are they just both basura, garbaggio, garbola juice? Please get them off the screen. Get to the next shoe. And some more Air Jordan 1 and Travis Scott news. Travis Scott has previewed an Air Jordan 1 Cactus Jack collab. Now they're a weird color of either gray or brown, white, and then they have the reverse swoosh on the outside. Now there's also a video of him pulling like $2 bills out the collar of the sneaker. It's like a Velcro stash pocket on the top, and we don't have really a lot of pictures or anything yet other than what Travis has shown off and just mock-ups that people have made. I mean, me personally, being the fucking Travis Scott stan that I am, I mean, I want a pair. I mean, why wouldn't I want a pair of Cactus Jack Air Jordan 1s? I already got the Air Forces in both colorways and the 4s. Might as well just keep the train going. But yeah, so this is all we really got. If I have any mock-up images, I'll throw it up here as well. I have a feeling that a lot of people are going to want these just to resell them because they're not going to feel that backward swoosh. But we've seen even with the Air Force One, some of the stuff flipped upside down, some of the words being backwards. So that's just something that Travis does. But yeah, Cactus Jack Air Jordan 1. This has no release date, no real info, so let's get to the next one. So this year at ComplexCon, we might be seeing another pair of homecoming, or not homecoming, but NERD Adidas coming from Pharrell and Adidas, and these ones are in a blue and red colorway, and that would bring us to, I think, 3 NERD colorways. You have Mount Trashmore, the Homecoming, the OG Blacks, and then the 4th being this blue and red colorway. And these ones are probably my least favorite out of everything. The Mount Trashmores look a lot better in person. The Homecomings I just really want because they're released in Norfolk very locally. And the all black pair is just one of those pairs that, I mean, if you saw my ComplexCon video from last year, you understand what happened. And if you ended up with a pair of those, then I mean, either you just had the plug, you were in the right place at the right time, or I mean, you just had the cash to drop on them. So these blue and red ones, not really my favorite. Another super quick one, in spring of 2019 next year, there may be a Supreme and Air Max 95 collab, and that's it. That's it, all I got on that possible Supreme Air Max 95 collab. If you don't care, then just don't care, I guess. I don't know. And then last up for this week, we got a new look at the Volt Air Force 1. This is the Off-White collab of these, and they're exactly as we thought they would be, all over Volt with those off-white pieces and deconstructed pieces off of them. And they're cool, they're clean. I'm pretty sure in person these joints are gonna pop crazy. And I would definitely like a pair of these highlighter yellow Volt joints. They just look super loud and something that I would like to have in the collection. But as far as sneakers and news goes, I mean, we also had the Bape and NBA release. I was going for one of the Swingman jerseys, and I missed out. I really like the Celtics jersey, and I really like the Rockets jersey, and they loaded up late on the site. They were on like the 3rd page instead of the 1st page, so you have to scroll. So if you didn't know, you didn't know. And I tried to get the Celtics ones first, and they sold out while I was waiting in queue to go to my cart and check out. But other than that, that is it. That is a wrap. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, blah blah. Of course, I ain't got no shoes around me, so bullet.rc, and I will see y'all on the next video. Y'all let me know, what was your favorite shoe that you copped last week, or did you not cop anything and save the guap? Because remember, saving money is always a good option. Anyways, until next time, I will see y'all on the next video. I am out of here. Peace.
I met that girl right up at my show. Left her man in the crowd on the